so mates, welcome to my YouTube channel. On today's tutorial, I will be teaching you how to cut and sew this built up neckline. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe on my channel. So this is the bodice, the body draft, the shoulder line, bust line, under bust and the waistline. At the shoulder line, I will be leaving like 3 inches upward for the built up neck. So that's the drafted body. You can see the next thing we'll be doing is to take our measurements. So now my back is, I'm making use of 3 for the back wide, and my normal back is 7 inches. So that's what I mark here. I come in by 1 inch for the shoulder slope. The shoulder slope. And for the neck, I come down by 2. I just use my free hand to do the shape. And for my armpits, I make use of my back also, that's 7. And that 7 also will be standing for the chest line. So the next thing is to join the armpit together. And to know how curvy it is, I'm trying to make use of marker to make it clearer. At the front part, I usually divide this by half and to join my armpit cuff. To use to join my armpit cuff. And for the upper part, that's the main reason why we're here. I go up by 2 inches. 2 inches, you can see 2 inches there and the 2 inches in the white. I will join them together this way. I will join them together for the built up. Remember, I said we have to leave up to. So after joining them together, I come in by half of an inch. And at the shoulder line, I come out by half of an inch also. So the next thing is to join my half of an inch on the both sides together. Now you can see the way I do. Try to make it curvy, so it will feel relaxed on our shoulder, on our neck. That's why we are doing that, to make it relaxed. I'm trying to use the marker so it will be clearer. So after this, now to the neck shape, the front neck shape. You can see we make use of 8 for the chest line, but that 8 will be too wide for that kind of person. The person is somehow slimmer, so I make use of 6.5 for the opening of the neck. I make use of 6.5 for the opening of the neck. And after the opening of the neck, I go to that, I measure my normal body measurements. So my normal measurement, that's what I'm trying to mark out here. The person is bust 36 and waist 30. So the next thing, at that shoulder armpit to the where I come in by 2 inches from the armhole to the chest. You can see how when I come in by 2 inches, and for that side, you can see I just mark in 2 inches also. So I will be following that, what I've already marked out. That's what I will be blending out in my hand with to give me the shape you are seeing on the screen. So here I come in by 1 inches. You can see 1, 2, and this at the armpit side I come in by 2 inches also. You can see how I join and curve out my hand. You can see, just follow it and you get it right. So the next thing for me here is to I just mark it out with my card to make it clear as I said. And you can see it's giving us the shape we wanted already. The next thing here is to do what? To come down by half of an inch at that front neckline, and I will join it to the side of the neck also, and I will cut everything out. Just see the way I'm cutting it out. Just be very careful when you are cutting so you need to cut that edge with it. So this is the back. I've already dropped my shoulder line, the zipper, the waist and the bust line. We also do the same thing, lift like 3 inches upward at the shoulder line upward, and normal drafting the shoulder slope. That's what I'm doing. The 2 inches, remember, the 2 inches inward and the 2 inches at that shoulder line, and I'll join it together this way. The next thing is to mark my armpit length, and I will join it together just the way we already did in the front. We are just repeating the same process here. So the one in half of it is coming in the at the neckline and at the shoulder line. We come in by half of an inch, and at the shoulder line we go out by half of an inch. And at the neck, the center neck, we come in by half of an inch. You can see that's what I did here also. And for the zipper, I have to mark it out to join the zipper side. And the next thing is to cut it out. And this is the final look on what we are having. We have already have the interface onto it. So I've added interface for the back to make it minimal frame and standing as I want to share. I add the interface. I make use of ESC for the interface. And the next thing after I add it, see the way I put that's the way you join it. I'm also making use of that same material for the interface to see the way I join the shoulder together. And you have to notch it and give it a good ironing to make it firm, and so the shape will also come out very well. And I did the same for the interface also. For the one I used uh, turn it, I do the same process on it. And this is I will just, you can see the way I place. I've already joined both the front and the back for the lining, for the inner and for the one outside. I've joined both the front and the back, and see the way I join it. You take the shoulder together and join it at the neckline first. You join both sides and place it and join it together. So this is what we are having after joining it. That's how it looks. It's giving the shape already without stress. So the next thing, you have to notch it also. Notch it very well and give it a good ironing. You press it very well because it needs it. So after pressing it and turning it, at the end, this is what we are having. You can see how beautiful, how nice it looks. You can see the outcome, see the result. So we are going with A-line skirt. I know we all almost know how to cut the A-line skirt, and this is the beautiful outcome of the dress. I hope you love what to say. Thanks for watching today's point. See you in our next video. Bye.